Hey, Steve Petrato here. Welcome to FPV 101. Today I'm going to talk about everything you need to get into FPV. What is it? How do I get started? It's really not that difficult. So, first thing you want to do is figure out what kind of guy you are. Are you a recreational pilot, someone that doesn't ever want to race, just wants to fly around? Are you a racer but don't want to build? Or are you a hardcore racer, or do you want to be a hardcore racer? So to get started, first choose an airframe. We've got the Nano QX2 right here. This is an unbelievably perfect solution for someone just getting into the hobby, doesn't want to build, doesn't want to spend a lot of money. This is the setup for you. It's 160 bucks all in. You have to add your radio and everything else, but this is a great setup for indoors, around the house, even around the backyard under low wind. Going next would be the Vortex Pro. This comes out of the box, fully built. This is a competition ready, for the most part, ready frame. You can definitely jump into any local race and do fairly well with it. It's about 500 bucks, and you'll need, of course, goggles and radios. Lastly, if you want to go hardcore racing, the Blade Theory frame is going to be your ideal setup. This comes as a kit, nothing included, comes as an airframe. You want to install your flight controller, choose your VTX, choose your motors, ESCs, everything is up to you. This is the way to do it. So if you're going to be that competition guy, this is going to be the model for you. Next thing you need to figure out is what kind of radio do you need. So we've got two radios over here, very stark difference, but we got a DXE, which is a very low cost radio, 45, 50 bucks, and then you got a DX9 over here. This is a computer radio. I can do mixing, I can do all different kind of computer setups in this radio. So it's definitely for the more advanced guy, but for the guy who doesn't want to spend a lot of money, the DXE and the Nano QX kind of go hand in hand. Next, we've got goggles. The difference between a lower end goggle and a higher end goggle are the optics, whether or not it has diversity, whether or not it can record video, or if it's got a fan on board. So you've got the teleporter option here and a focal option here. And if you look up here, we've got a monitor. For those of you that don't want to spend the money on a headset, a monitor option is generally a little cheaper. Doesn't allow you to get that immersive experience, but is great for glasses wearers or someone who's just not ready to spend 500 bucks on a set of goggles. All right, the last question that you may have is, how does all of this work? Well, it's actually really simple. It all starts with the camera on board. The camera transmits an image to the video transmitter. The video transmitter then transmits an analog signal back to my goggles. I then see the image exactly like I'm in the cockpit of the aircraft, and then I use my radio to steer the aircraft around the sky. It's really that simple. Thanks for watching, guys. Check out some more videos on this stuff as we go more in depth on goggles, radios, and quadcopters. Thanks for watching.